You know, some people age like a fine wine, and some people age like a can of special brew left on a hot windowsill. Whichever one you are, get ready to talk about those pesky little emotions of yours, because it's time for another episode of I've Had a Rosé, Let's Talk About Feelings. Please welcome your host, Sam Lake. It was me the whole time. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of I've Had a Rosé, Let's Talk About Feelings, the show where me and a wonderful guest enjoy a beverage of their choice and talk about something that they're passionate about. And dare I say it, if you like this show and you want extra content, baby gorgeous, sign up to the Patreon and become an official Rosé slut for as little as £3 a month.
What?
All kinds of stunning content on there. Why is your mouth open so wide, Claire?
I just suddenly had an idea.
What is your idea?
You know how with Phil, when we have him back on, we have it themed?
Yes.
Okay, so I think we could release this one the day before firework night. Have at it.
Cute.
Flop, error, and fireworks?
Yes.
Yeah, fun.
Because it's like a phoenix from the ashes type vibe.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
It's very poetic. Okay. Wait, is all of this staying in?
Yeah. Show your work.
Yeah, show your work. We've got nothing to hide. Absolutely nothing. And that's going to become very relevant later, I feel. It's all a circle. Well, you've just heard what it will be. Anyway, it's Olga Koch.
Hi.
Thanks for coming back for the third time on this iteration of the pod. Once on the original series.
Yes.
Third time on, what should we call it? Rosé 2.0.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The new and improved.
New and improved. You were episode 3. So here you are.
Thank you so much for having me back. I'm really
85
flattered.
or so episodes later.
I'm really flattered. Thank you so much. Thank you.
A lot's happened since then.
What would you like? What? Like what? Like what? Like I've been engaged? Oh my god! Can you see my huge, blinding rock?
Yes. Huge, stunning rock.
I choose not to wear it. I do have a rock. Just so you guys know. It goes to another school in Canada.
That's very fun. What else has happened since then?
So since then, I will say, you asked me just in general. I'm telling you exactly what happened, but maybe an hour ago.
Yeah.
So I woke up in your flat.
And I did know that would happen.
Scandal had to call my husband and be like, "Oh my god, honey, I'm so sorry." And then, so I slept for the first time. I slept in for the first time, and I want to say a month. So that was huge for me.
I don't know you as someone who sleeps in.
I don't. I
No.
genuinely don't. But when I have that opportunity, honey, I'll take it. So,
Honey, she's sleeping.
yeah. So I slept for about 11 hours. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
And then, this is something. Okay, I don't know. I guess the equivalent is alcohol when people do this, when it's like short-term gratification is incredible, but how horrible I feel afterwards is not worth it. But sometimes I succumb to it. Okay. And that is watching the last 10 minutes of the last episode of The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Interesting.
And
can I tell you something?
You have no idea what I'm talking about.
I've never seen this.
And I won't spoil it for you or your listeners. All you need to know is...
Does it have that fella Noah sent?
No.
Oh, that's something else.
That is, I mean, it's close. He is in P.S. P.S. I Still Love You. No. It's To All the Boys I Loved Before.
Thank you for confirming that. Is that a show?
To All the Boys I Loved Before. It's
okay.
It's a book. YA, 3 books that then were adopted into Netflix movies. They were written by Jenny Han, and Jenny Han also wrote The Summer I Turned Pretty. So you are close.
Okay.
Yeah, and so basically it's just this like heart-wrenching teen drama that I think is better than anything has ever come before it. And the last 10 minutes is obviously, of a 3-season culmination, is like so cathartic. But also you're happy with what's happening, but then you in real time are realizing how bereft you're going to feel once it's done because it's over. They are coming out with a movie. The movie's not out yet. And it's like, oh, okay. So I'm setting myself up for 10 minutes of enjoyment.
Yeah.
Knowing that the second the credits roll, I won't have anything else to look forward to. I don't know why I did that to myself, but here I am.
And do you just watch the last 10 minutes? You don't like warm up into it? You don't like start a rewatch of the whole thing?
No, it's basically like watching porn from the cum shot. Do you understand?
Oh, because you're just really into like, hey, what kind of towel are you using?
Imagine I like masturbation only from the post-nut clarity of being sad right after coming. I don't even want the orgasm. You can have
You just
it.
want to sort of look around and be like, honestly, I'm disgusted with myself.
Yeah, I watched the porn from when they call in the repair guy to actually repair what they've done to the washing machine.
Okay.
But then he joins in.
And
Never
then
mind.
he joins in. And then the mum comes in and goes,
In front of my salad? Yeah.
Gary, why in front of stepson?
Stepson is a beautiful first name.
It's Stepson family, last name family.
That's the full name of Steps.
When I was last on Glue Factory, the wonderful Ian H. Watkins came up. That's fun.
Who's he again?
He's H from Steps.
Oh yes, we did. Yeah, he did. He did come up. He did
That famously has to just go by H.
He apparently tried to kiss Ewan.
You're Ewan?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know how much I'm allowed to tell this story.
We can cut it. There's a lot of
With
bits
the
we commit
rimming
to.
H from Steps live on Channel 4.
We FaceTimed Lisa from Dubai. Oh, that's fascinating.
Yeah, I mean, I'll see if I can get permission to air this.
To air
Or
his dirty
Or
laundry.
if we'll start beef. We'll start beef here now. H breaks the silence, comes on to I'll have a rosé.
And then we get Claire from Steps to come on
Just for fun.
just for fun and be like, I don't know if you know. And she's like, here, I want to tell my side of the story. We start a
I
whole
wasn't
thing.
there.
Yeah.
My side
I
of the
wasn't there, but I can confirm his name is in fact Ian. Oh, fun. Let's talk about your beverage. It's a coffee. It's an americano.
It's a black Americano, yes,
It's a
please.
black americano.
I love a black Americano.
How come you take it back? You don't like any milkiness? No.
I would say I started probably age, like 17?
Drinking coffee?
Yeah, something like that.
Interesting.
How about you?
I think I was late. I think maybe like a couple years later at uni when I had to like pull an all-nighter.
Yeah, that being said, now that you say it, I don't remember. Yeah, at high school it would be so occasional, maybe just on weekends, because like I wouldn't have it at school.
It's not something that I ever would choose to have, but
Interesting.
then I felt I took it for necessity to stay awake
Interesting.
whilst I was finishing. You'll enjoy this. My Python module.
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, good old
Back
days.
in the day, that array
Good
ain't
old
gonna
days.
sort itself.
Hey. And now I guess ChatGPT does it for you
It's very upsetting.
with quite inefficient code as well.
Yeah, not very like the big O notations. Hey, it's going to be not just linear; it's going to be exponential.
He said it. He
I
went
did.
there.
You're
He
begging for a
fucking-
logarithmic, baby boy. You ain't getting it.
Stop talking dirty to me. So I would have started first year of uni. I think a lot of it had to do with the fact that like having a drink is an excuse to sit at a coffee shop for 3 hours. That was like a big part
Again,
of it.
necessity because you have to buy it to stay.
Exactly. And I
Yeah.
started like the most possible milk and the tiniest little bit of coffee. But like over a 10 to
Oh.
15 year period, the proportion kept changing, right? So it
Yeah.
went like big latte with 1 shot of espresso.
Uh-huh.
Then we went to like flat white or whatever.
Yeah.
Then we went to like Americano with a dash of milk. That was a long period.
Yeah.
And then the dash was gone. And now it's just
It's
pure.
just pure. Are you fussy about the blend?
You can't just ask a woman if she's fussy about the blend. I have become more and more of a snob over time. I used to like the term we have for this is like the grossest coffee that you get like a gas station in Middle America.
From
We
like
call-
a machine.
exactly.
Yeah.
We call it hot brown or cold brown.
A hot or cold brown?
Cold brown, hot brown.
A hot brown.
Hot brown, because it's not even coffee. You can't call that shit coffee. It's
Not
been-
even like a cup of Joe, a cup of Java.
No.
A hot brown.
That's a hot brown.
Okay.
And I used to not be fussy. I used to be happy to drink a hot brown. And then obviously I did become a fucking snob because, you know. And then you have the Mocha Master at your house.
Certainly do.
And it is an incredible machine.
Lovely
and may
drip
I
coffee
confess,
machine, yeah.
I mean, you've been to my house since. We totally copied you.
You totally
down to,
have it.
Down
No.
to the fucking color.
You
We were
and
like,
you-
we want that.
You and you were over last Christmas, saw the Mocha Master. Now you own a Mocha Master.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And all
you
power to
and
ya.
you told me about blowjobs as well. I was like, this is amazing. Can I borrow that?
And you're like, it goes where? where the food is?
Where the Mocha Master goes?
We also got you your first ever British Chinese takeaway.
Oh my god, but that was horrible. That was I think the beginning of my flop era.
I didn't. I can't remember where we ordered it from. We may have got like a spice box or like the thing where no, that's definitely what we got. It had like the chips, the chickeny bits. We got sweet and sour chicken.
So you know when there's like IKEA has the sort of like the super basic range that's just
Yes.
like we are not preoccupied with aesthetics, we're not preoccupied with comfort. Like you needed a chair,
Oh,
here's
like
a fucking chair.
you can get like a desk that's made of wood, or if you're desperate, you can have one that's made of kind of hard cardboard.
Hard, just hard. Yes,
Just
absolutely.
hard.
Absolutely.
Just hard,
You know
yeah.
exactly what I'm talking about. That is how it felt to eat that British Chinese vis-a-vis just a clogged artery. That's like
Yeah.
we're not making it fun for you, but what you've asked for is a clogged artery, and so
It's
we're clogging your
stodgy.
artery.
It's stodgy.
And this is absolutely, I would just like to highlight, nothing against the British Chinese community nor the Chinese community at large. I think this is very much offense to the British people who have essentially, I guess, bullied British Chinese people to make something so
Yes.
horribly beige and bland and claggy. Mm-hmm. It's awful.
Yeah, but it is also quite good.
But it's culture. And you
is
will
the
respect
culture. It is the culture. A big pot of sweet and sour sauce, that big.
It's syrup. That's syrup.
Okay.
That's syrup.
Okay.
Why are we calling it sauce when that's just
Okay,
syrup?
it's vinegar syrup.
Then-
and I dip the hot balls in there.
Chicken balls. I would like to say the full name of chicken balls. Chicken balls hold the chicken.
That would just be batter.
Yeah, but that's what it was. There was barely any chicken in it.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Okay, look, at no point am I arguing that this has been well made. I am simply saying that it is the culture. It is something that you just have to get on board with.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I just I had not. My body did not recover for I want to say days.
Have you not seen the videos of the people who's just like, where it's like they go like, plate my Chinese with me, and then it's like, it's rice, noodles, salt and pepper chips,
Yeah.
maybe, or
Yeah.
just plain chips.
So carb.
Yeah. Almost none of the stuff that is even pretending to be authentic Chinese cuisine.
God, no.
And then like curry sauce.
Yes.
Or satay sauce, maybe.
But the thing is, I have seen those videos, and that's the very reason I wanted to order it, because I was like, well, that looks like
That's
a
what-
fucking
yeah,
ball,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because the guy comes out, he orders the Chinese, he goes, Bosch. I was like, I want to go Bosch.
It goes Bosch.
This looks,
I
this
want to
looks
go.
like a
I want to
freaking
go Bosch on
ball.
those balls.
And I'm like, chicken balls? How come I never thought of that? And then I was like, oh, okay, well, there's a reason why no other
Yeah.
country or establishment serves this.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Well-
upsetting.
But it does bring a lot of joy. It does.
It
There are
is-
better places to order from. Like there are good. There's definitely like bad places to get your Chinese takeaway from, and then there are better places.
I'm sure. And then there's a time and place, and I'm sure that I will one day look back at it fondly. But it is very rare that you eat a food. Oftentimes you'll eat too much food, or food that's like of a sort of
I
maybe
always
a
do.
little too greasy or a little too fried.
Yeah.
And it makes you feel a little sort of
Just
uneasy.
a little. Yeah.
But I've never felt depressed. This affected my mood, all right? This affected my self-worth. It's never come to that.
Is it because most of the food arrived in an unsealed pizza box?
No comment. I never like had a Big Mac and said, "Oh, I think I'm gonna kill myself."
Oh, well, okay. Cancel the order. She doesn't want the takeaway.
Yeah, my drink of choice today is a cup of sweet and sour sauce.
Sweet and sour sauce. Well, a black americano then. But like, is that your go-to coffee order?
Yeah.
Just a black americano,
Yeah.
just keeping it simple. Or do you like the notes in like if like a particular blend is like, I don't know, you know, like a one is like nutty, one has more cereal tones or something.
That's really, really deep, and I'm
you.
flattered that you would think that of me. I know what's good and I know what's bad, and if
Yeah.
I can anticipate it being bad, and by bad I mean isn't like, by bad I mean like a Keurig or a fucking pod coffee. I don't think a pod coffee can be good, and in which case
Interesting.
then I will put milk and sugar in it to sort of mask it.
I understand.
You know what I
Although we get a lot of pod coffee from Grind, and they do pistachio flavor.
Ooh.
Bailey's flavor. The Bailey's one is kind of lit.
Oh,
It
that
is quite
sounds
nice.
delicious.
Yeah.
That sounds delicious.
We'll have some at home.
That I love how you're like, well, we have these coffees that are masked by other flavors.
Yeah, but it's still just like coffee, basically. I do like
I'm
a syrup
intrigued.
as well. I do
I'm
put all the
intrigued.
syrup in.
What kind of syrup are we talking?
Sugar-free caramel.
Sugar-free caramel, M&S, or what brand are we
Monin.
doing? Oh, he's fancy. Oh, he's fancy.
There is also two massive bottles of Monin syrups. One is rosé and one is lavender. They are in the kitchen. I took a fancy to lavender coffee. Joe and the Juice did like lavender coffee for a bit.
Okay.
And I feel like it was very trendy.
Okay.
And then I was like, oh yeah, I love this. And then I made it for myself a couple of times and I have not used the syrup since.
I'm sorry.
And then David says, can we throw away the syrup? You're not using it. And I go, we're not going to throw away perfectly good syrup.
No, you're not. I think you'll have to either think of a time to put it in a cocktail, like if you're having a cocktail
Yes.
party, so you're having a sort of lavender cocktail, or maybe a baked good of some kind.
I could definitely put it in like, maybe like, I was going to say a cheesecake, but I feel like a floral doesn't go with a cheesecake because a cheesecake's quite heavy. Maybe
I
like
don't think that's a bad idea because
Do you think?
you'll have like a fruity floral honey with the cheese, wouldn't you?
I suppose so. I just always think a cheesecake should be more citrusy because the citrus cuts through the
see.
heaviness.
I see. I
But
see where you're
then
coming from.
if you've had my cheesecake, it's lighter than heaven. So
Brings all the boys to the yard.
it really does. And they sit down and they fucking behave. One of them asks for a hand job. I say, who do you think I am, Achilles? Oh, now let's talk about the topic.
Yeah.
You think you're in one right now, you said.
Yes,
You want to talk about flop errors.
I'm bravely coming out and saying I think I'm in my flop era.
And I think, interestingly enough, it's a good era for flop errors.
Tell me more.
We're in a period of flop errors
Uh-huh.
that are happening sort of right, left, and center.
Right.
And we're also looking for people to have a flop error.
Right.
It's not a thing of like, I wonder if it's a question of, I wonder when.
Yeah.
It's like everyone is due a flop error. Currently, Katy Perry, flopping away.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, but she is a flopping.
I'd say international geopolitics.
Well, you can't
She's
just film a
flopping.
music video in Ibiza without their permission. It's against the rules, and she got in trouble. But good on her for finally writing a song that's, to celebrate women. She's the first person to ever do that.
Yes, God
Very
bless,
good for
God
her.
bless.
Good for her. Taylor Swift, depending on
Quickly.
who you
Yeah.
ask. Yeah. Financially and by all of the metrics, having a lovely time with
Yeah.
it. But critically, flopping.
Yeah.
But maybe those critics want her to flop, and so they're saying she is.
Mm-hmm.
So is a flop earned, deserved, or is it just a thing that happens? Like everyone is due a flop error.
Right. Well, look, that's a big philosophical question, but I appreciate what you're saying is where I'm in good company. I was about to say where I was like, no, you're not in a flop era.
Who knows?
Look, welcome. The water's fine. Come in. I get no. I think like when I zoom out,
Mm-hmm.
I realize that obviously no life is linear. Do you know what I mean?
Certainly not.
Yeah, everything it goes up and down. It's all up and down.
Like a roller coaster.
Yeah, and
Life is a roller coaster.
Who said that?
Ronan Keating. Yeah.
Go stay and just well.
You've
And
just
I
got
know
to
this
ride
because
it.
Mark Jennings sang that in karaoke quite well.
Did he?
Yes.
Is he one of those ones where he has a surprisingly good voice?
No comment.
Great.
Love you, Mark.
Big fan of some laugh.
Also,
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan. Life is a Highway. Huge fan.
Yeah.
Where were we? Flop era.
Flop errors.
So,
you're zooming out.
Yeah, and your biggest hope in life could be that while it's inevitably going to be zigzag, and I know this is an audio medium, so whatever I'm doing with my hands is sort of
I
useless.
think the people at home understand zigzag
Zigzag.
when they hear it.
You just hope that the zigzag is of an upwards trajectory. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. There's a trend line.
Yeah, the trend line is going up, even though
Yes.
you're zigzagging up and down.
Yeah.
So I really hope that it is not a trend line going down. I am just merely at the bottom of a zag.
Okay, so it's not a flop error. It's like a flop trough followed by a success peak. You're in a flop trough.
Yeah, it's the way, you know how like people who are at the top are like, well, I guess the only way is down. I'm here at the bottom in the gutter going, the only way is up, baby.
And also, I could stay here, endless supply of water in the gutter.
100%.
Always flowing.
And people from the top keep jumping down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always friends to make.
Always friends. I'll show you around. Hey, Katie, do you want me to show you around?
Who do you think, where did the term flop error first become popularized?
I'm gonna Google it.
Because I
Let's do
feel
it.
like we talk about it a lot. It's a very it's definitely sort of like a Gen Z era thing, I think. I don't think it's a millennial term. I think millennials just sort of picked it up as
Okay,
well.
so on r/Taught in the Shadow. What the hell is Taught in the Shadow?
That sounds suspicious.
Okay,
What we learn in the shadows.
what is a flopper? Later.com. Okay, Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, let's get a definition.
Flop era. When something goes badly or is unslay.
Unslay?
Unslay. This is 2022. 2020, when a Twitter mutual of yours isn't getting much interaction on their tweets, or like when someone in the entertainment industry is becoming irrelevant. 2020. This was 2020.
Oh, irrelevance is a big part of it. Yeah. That is an indicator of flop.
Thanks, mate. Would you like me to describe to you in what way I feel like I'm in a flop era?
I mean, how deep do you want to go?
I'm happy to go deep.
Fine.
Okay, so I think that there's like a perfect storm of things
Okay.
that sort of culminates in my flop era.
Right.
And some of those things were like choices that I made, and then their immediate like domino effects.
Okay.
Like, for example, this is the first time in my entire stand-up career I decided to take an Edinburgh off and do work in progress.
Yeah.
And so the sort of momentum that I'm used to, i.e. I have a new hour, I perform that hour, I tour that hour, I
Right.
just did
There's
not
a rhythm,
have.
yeah.
And so this lull that I actively chose feels like silence, but it's like I shouldn't have never expected anything to happen because I didn't put anything out there for people to react to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That feels floptacular.
But that's a flop. Is that...
That feels professionally a flop. I feel like, oh, well, it's feeling a little quiet. And it's like, it's feeling quiet because you
But
haven't
like an
written a show,
intentional
bitch.
flop, as in like it's not a flop in that you made something and it was bad. It's like you actively chose not to do something.
Yes, but then what you're thinking about is like, okay, but will I be able to rebuild momentum when I do come out with a new show? Will people have forgotten about me? Am I old? Yesterday's news? All that stuff.
Is that flop or FOMO?
Oh my God, well, isn't that the biggest question?
Doesn't
the
just
F in FOMO stand
stand
for
for
flop?
flop?
So that's one. Another one is that I am getting married. Huge flop. I would say that I would not wish upon anybody the process of inviting people to a wedding, because you never feel more unpopular than you do. Or maybe you do. Maybe I'm just a fucking loser, where I'm like, at first I was like, oh, how are we going to get all of our people into this venue? And now I'm like, oh, well, the venue's going to be half empty. It's actually going to actually there's going to be 4 people, and we're all going to have to the 4 of us have to meet the bar minimum, just the 4 of us, and then everybody's going to be like, actually there's going to be a different party right next door where all of my friends are. Like literally every day I wake up
And
being
also
like,
you have ordered 300 dinners for everybody.
Yes.
So the 4 of you are going to have to eat 75
by
each.
saying 4 of you, you're implying you're not there.
Oh, yeah.
You're at the party next door where all my other friends are. And it's just like, yeah, this is supposed to be the most joyful moment of my entire life, but the entire time I'm just like, oh, well, no one's gonna come. Oh my God, someone had to reject the RSVP by saying, sorry, I have another wedding, which is totally fine.
There's someone else got there first. What
And
can you
that
do?
other wedding, no Venn diagram. Obviously, like, this is just a completely different person, and someone got there first. But in my head, I was like, oh, okay, so all my friends are going to that wedding. Why? Of a person that I don't know? It's really
How
fucked.
interesting.
So yeah,
The thing with wedding invites, though, is that the best way to do it is to have your wedding during a global pandemic, so you can only have 15 people.
And babe, we were there.
You certainly were.
We were there. Oh, we were there. We were there. We were there at Pizza Hut. We were there at that outdoor bar situation.
Yeah, the outdoor bar, at multiple tables.
It was a fucking hoot.
Watching
an
Ukraine.
Ukraine, England.
I don't think it was England.
I'm fairly sure it was England because Chloe kept asking me not to cheer for them because we were in Edinburgh.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, it was England versus Ukraine. I think it was Ukraine or Sweden.
You always do
The
get
flags that have blue and yellow,
Yeah,
one of
there
them.
you go. Well done.
Could be Bosnia and Herzegovina. Who knows?
I took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah, I certainly did. Yeah, so that completely eliminates. Had we done the wedding as intended,
Yeah.
there was like a spreadsheet with it, like a system. Because the thing is, you've got to do. We were saying you've got main ceremony,
And party.
reception. Yeah,
And then there's the sort of like absolute horror of thinking that like, how are people gonna receive the information that there's gonna be a dinner and then the party, and they're
Yes.
only invited to the party and not the dinner, and it's just like fundamentally I don't think anybody gives a shit. I certainly would not, but obviously I'm sitting there being like, oh my God, what if someone who's invited to the 2 p.m. start talks to someone who is invited to the 7 p.m. start, and the 7 p.m. person shows up at 2 p.m. and then like, oh my God, I don't have a seat for them, and I'll probably just leave. I'll go like, oh my God, I'll go.
I think
you say.
I think you got to treat your wedding day like Mighty Hoopla.
in that.
Do you have an all-weekend ticket, or do you only have a ticket for the Saturday or Sunday or the Friday? I've never been, but I understand that's how it works.
That's what I'm texting everybody.
Yeah.
But then another part of me is like, obviously I'm thinking like, oh, if someone who's invited to only the 7 p.m., they're going to be like, fuck you, I only want to come to the 2 p.m. And if I don't want to come to the 7 p.m., or they're going to be like, oh, well, if my biggest fear is if people are like, oh, it's just like a big thing where loads of people are coming, my attendance isn't essential. And then everybody has that thought, and I invite 300 people, no one comes. That's wake up in a cold sweat every day thinking
But I
that.
believe you invite a certain number of people, and you assume at least 10% of them don't come.
100%, yes. I do assume that, but in my deepest, darkest fears, the drop off is 100%.
100%.
And then even
you're not even going.
Ewan's not coming. Yeah, we're not there. You're the only one there, ordaining two ghosts.
I marry you to you.
Okay, well that would be a sleigh.
That would be a sleigh. By the way, reminder to myself, I do need to check if the venue has aerial rigging.
Aerial rigging is a great drag queen name.
Aerial rigging?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's her like whole thing? She's just like
Whole thing?
Oh, I thought of a really good
She
drag
always
name
has a
the
hoop
other
on
day.
her, and I think it's like it would
Don't
always
we all?
a. But imagine if she's either wearing like a hula hoop or it's like a little bag that just like over her. I think that would be fun. Or a halo.
Something tells me we might be seeing aerial rigging ordaining your wedding. No, I've already told you a few of the ideas I have for ordaining your wedding. I won't say that here. That's a treat for us. We'll reveal a little later.
Yeah,
time.
Sam is ordaining my wedding, which is very exciting.
That I'm telling everybody.
Okay, that's fun.
I'm telling everybody that.
I know.
I literally say to people, the wedding cannot happen without me.
But it's true. Also, I'm thinking, how do you feel? I want to run this by you.
Please.
How do we feel about rebranding vows as wows? Okay, it's a hard no from Sam.
Yeah. And
'Cause I
now
want
we're
them
in a
to
flop
dazzle.
era. Now it's flopping.
I want them to dazzle.
Okay, so not vows, it's wows.
It's wows, yeah.
What if I'm judging your vows? So and it's like a battle,
Lip sync
like
for
a
your
roast
life?
battle. So you do one and I go, Olga, that's a wow. And then Ewan does one and I go, Ewan, that's an ow.
That's so good.
Wow. Ow.
Yeah, I want him to cry at our wedding, so he might as well be from bullying. Yeah, so basically flop era.
Yeah.
So feel professionally flop era, feel personally flop era. Having like some like difficulties maintaining some friendships feels floptastic.
That's
hating my body, like hating my body.
Interesting.
Also feeling floptastic about that. And it all just like, and also it feeds itself. Do you know what I mean?
It all feeds itself. If you flop in one thing, you can flop in another,
Exactly.
or you convince yourself, hey, you don't wear just one flip flop. You got to have another one.
Yeah, 100%.
They often come in twos.
It's true.
So
Like wows.
Like wows. For every wow, there's an ow.
Now you're on board. You're really on board.
No, I'm actually kind of into it. I'm seeing graphics. I have Canva Pro. It's fine.
Vow. That's
but-
an ow.
That's not an ow. That's an There's something to be said about a lot of these things you're calling flops are only potential flops. Like you're anticipating a flop happening, but the flop is currently not happening. Something about like body image, which we all go through, that I understand.
Even you, but your body's perfect.
Well, I was telling you because we were talking yesterday about possible ideas for future shows. I have recently come to the realization I think because I spent so much of my life as the shortest, smallest boy in my class. I didn't shoot up until I was like 18. And then I grew really tall.
Hey, that's for the Scottish people. No.
It's a problem. I still have it where I will look at men who are just, if you measured us, I am taller and wider and heavier. I would still look at them and go like, they're a bigger boy than me. It's a thing that does not go away. It sometimes marries itself with me feeling not great about my body. But I would say for the most part, like, I'm fine with my body. Like, I don't look at it and go like, oh my God, I wish I could make a clone of myself and have sex with it.
Well, that's what I say.
Wait, that is what you say. Yes, of course. Your own clone or my clone?
No, your clone. I will clone you infinitely until you're straight or even a little bi-curious.
You're going to love your wedding gift. The vows. You and you are just Eiffel Towering.
I think in every universe you're gay, but there is probably one universe where you're like just a like someone just like shoved you a tiny bit on the Kinsey scale. Like you're still basically gay, but you wouldn't mind me being there.
I recently retook the, there's the questionnaire you can do.
Divorcing your husband because of an online questionnaire? I'm locked in.
It didn't say one way or the other. When the results came up, it just said, take that out of your mouth now. No, I retook the Kinsey scale because I remember taking it.
I remember this conversation in the back of an Uber.
Was it in the back of... Where? Yeah, we can't repeat that.
Okay.
Although, fun fact, out of context, this makes no sense whatsoever. The thing I said to you, I said it to a good friend of yours. They made exactly the same joke.
Okay. Who?
I'll tell you afterwards. But I retook it and it puts me at a 4. I think it goes from 0 to 6. 3 in the middle is just like strictly bisexual.
Okay.
And then 4s and 2s and 4s, 2 is like predominantly heterosexual with homosexual tendencies. 4 is predominantly homosexual with heterosexual tendencies. And then like 1 and 5 is just like more closer to the homosexual or heterosexual side.
So you are bi-curious is what you're saying.
There is a clip going around on TikTok right now from some TV show where it's a stereotypically very camp gay man who is married to a woman and everyone's surprised.
I know him. Yeah.
And he's just like, I'm a 90-10 bisexual. I'm 90% gay, 10% straight.
Uh-huh.
And he's married to a woman, and he's like, he doesn't understand why everyone is so confused that he's married to a woman. Because they've literally got someone who's like, just very camp, giving him a lisp, talking in a very sort of like affected gay
sucking a
voice,
cock.
sucking a huge cock. Yeah. What I'm saying is,
there's a chance.
Today's bonus episode is going to be
boners episode, more like. You can have that.
Thank you. And I will take it. I will. So maybe. Who knows?
Okay.
Who knows? How does this relate to the flop error?
I have
My
no
flop
idea.
error is that I've gotten into women.
That would be a flop error. That would be a cry for help. That would be like, guys, the group chat will be on fire saying, we need to go check up on him.
I finally have a post written about me in the Facebook comedy forum. Rumors are swirling that Sam's eating puss.
He's not good at it.
No,
but
really
he's giving
bad.
it a good go.
Very bad idea of where everything is. Doing a lot with the knees. Don't know what that's about.
Playing a lot of show tunes.
What good is sitting? Entirety of Cabaret.
I'm gonna come. And I think yes. So I think these like just event. If I try to psychoanalyze myself vis-a-vis flop era, I think because flop era is even like a term that exists.
Yeah.
What we're seeing is my life currently has a lot of blanks that I could project onto.
Yeah.
So for example, it's just like the waiting period until the wedding. So why don't I project nobody coming to my wedding, my fiance leaving me at the altar, marriage, meaning that no friends want to hang out with me anymore. Like there's just like, it's brand new canvases are presenting themselves.
You're doom planning.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And it's not fun. I don't recommend it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But what do you think, will you, once the thing has happened, be it the wedding, the fringe show, whatever, once it's done, will you then look back and go like, oh, maybe that wasn't a flop error? Maybe that wasn't like the zag to the zig?
Interesting. I don't...
Hindsight.
2020, famously 2020. It's something that I've noticed. I just went on vacation with my family. Sorry, I know this is meant to be light and fun, but it won't be. I just went on vacation with my family, and something that I noticed about my mom is that she will have and I put this on my close friends, which is regret time. So every day, she just has a reserve of regret that she needs to expel every single day.
Okay.
So she will randomly, apropos of nothing, will be like, "Oh, I wish I bought that bag in 2007," and you'd be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Or she will just be like staring into middle distance. She's like, "Oh, I once went to a restaurant in 2002, and I ordered way too much, and then I felt so full." And I'm like, "Why is this something in your mental Rolodex?" But she needs to expel it. And I was like, "Oh fuck, I am my mother's daughter," because what's something Ewan picked up on is that every day I will have an anxiety, and something will either present itself where I could be anxious about it relatively reasonably.
Yeah.
But if it was a plain day, I'll just make it up. I'll be like, "Oh, nuclear war is about to start." Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I see.
Because it's just like a reserve that I just need to expel. Sometimes you can expel it through like going to a boxing class, but like when you've been cooped up all day, it's your imagination really starts running wild.
Right, so it's just come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Well, not out of nowhere, because, we are always at the threat of nuclear fallout.
Yeah, that was a bad example. That was a bad example.
But I see
Katy
what you
Perry is
mean.
about to release a banger. Like, do you know what I mean?
She could be.
She could be.
Hey, the next album, now she's going through all of this stuff with Orlando and like the flop of the tour and like
I fundamentally do think we'll look back at this Katy Perry thing and admit that was bullying.
the thing is
It's bullying.
We've said for a while she's in a flop era. People were saying she was in a flop era ever since what's the second album called?
Roar?
Teenage Dream?
No, Teenage Dream was a huge success. Every single song.
But because by one very specific metric, people were saying like, oh, technically it's actually a flop.
What?
I don't remember in what
Like
way.
most songs from that album went to number one.
No, I know, but like it's something to do. I can't remember what sale it was, but it might have had something to do with the fact that around about that time, like downloads started to become more important than physical sales, and maybe
Okay.
that changed how they viewed success or anything. But ever since that album, people were saying like, she's kind of flopping.
We've been bullying. I do think we'll
Yes.
look back at this and I don't think she should have worked with Dr. Luke. Obviously, that's just indefensible. But like the pile-on is like, if you don't like it, just don't talk about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But I do that all the time with like if I see a TikTok and I go like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
And I do wonder, but you have to be a certain type of person to like see something you don't like and then go like, no, I should let everyone know. I should leave a comment.
Yeah.
Because it's like sometimes if there's like a clip of me on like a panel show or like a stand-up clip or something, I'll go like, yeah, the joke is fine. I think that's a good bit. And then the only comments on it will be like, his voice is so annoying. It's very affected. And I'll go, I don't even find that insulting because I was never going to appeal to you. You wanted to be annoyed by
Yeah.
something and it just happened to
Yeah.
me this time. That's fine. But I don't think anything of it. I don't know. Do you think people who we say are going through flop eras care? Like Taylor Swift was saying, someone asked her about like, the reviews for your album, they are a bit mixed. How do you feel about it? And she was like, if you're talking about my album, then I'm succeeding.
I think she said that. I do think she cares. I think if anyone in the world deeply cares about literally everything, it's Taylor Swift.
Do you think?
100%. She came out, actually romantic. Musically, production-wise, an absolute bop. Content-wise, fucking insane, which is a song about Charlie XCX
Yes.
and how Charlie XCX feels about her. And so, again, I'm just quoting my own stories, but it's like, I'm sorry, you wrote, recorded, produced, and mastered and released a song about how much you don't care. And it's like,
Yeah.
you do.
There is
You
something
do.
to be said there,
So I
isn't it?
do believe deeply that she cares. And also, I think something that she is very open about is how competitive she is and how her and Travis like that about each other because they're both quite competitive.
Yeah.
And so at this point, she is in a situation where she's competing with herself because she's broken every record. So now she's like, I need to break the record of my previous album. So that's where you see her coming out with like 26 iterations of an
yeah.
album
Yeah,
just to
yeah.
get those sales up. Because at this point, she's not competing with Selena Gomez or Billie Eilish
Mm-hmm.
or Lana. She's competing with herself from the previous time.
But she does release all of those versions on the albums on the exact days when those girls are releasing albums.
Sometimes, yes.
Sometimes.
I think some of this stuff is maybe exaggerated,
Potentially.
but all that being said, I do think she cares.
Okay. I do think she does care a lot. She do care.
She cares.
But, I'm also now thinking, like, in terms of flop era, it seems like we only apply it to successful women. Oof. Hey. I'm sorry, what's that? Am I a feminist?
I probably
I don't hear of any.
well, Justin Bieber's in a flop era.
But see, maybe it's just I haven't seen it, but I don't see anyone describing him as being in a flop era. I feel like it's viewed differently. Like when I saw that clip of him with the paparazzi and he's been like, do you not see that I'm a father and I'm standing on business? I just go, oh, Justin.
It's not talking to you, is it, that I'm standing on business?
Exactly.
That was from a TikTok. I don't remember who made it, but credit where credit is due.
Find it on the account at Olga Koch.
Yeah. Plugging myself. I do think disproportionately probably women are subjected to flop era more.
Yeah.
That being said, men are also
There are
like
I'm not
Lil
saying-
Nas X just got bullied about being a flop era to the point where he like had a mental break.
Had a breakdown, found him in the
Yeah.
street. Yeah, no, that's crazy. I
Just
mean, you
fucking
could
leave him alone.
The guy who did Coney 2012.
Oh my God, King.
Huge flop out.
King, pour one out for the King.
God, people listening to this might not know what Coney 2012 was.
And that's okay, actually.
Yeah, they fixed it.
Don't worry about it.
It worked. It did work. I'm trying to think of more examples of men who are in flop eras.
Oh my God,
In, like,
Shawn
pop
Mendes.
culture.
Shawn Mendes can't come back. They keep trying to come him back, and he won't come back.
Well, the thing is, wasn't the thing with Shawn Mendes? It's just like constant gay rumors.
But
And then
his
he's-
music was good.
His music was good.
There's nothing holding me back. Come on.
Copyright. I don't know. But like everything that poor boy did, he would like said something about what's her name? Camilla Cabello.
Yeah.
Saying like, oh, it's giving Cher.
It's giving
and everyone was
Cher.
like, you little gay boy.
That being said, I watched that and I was like, I need this. I love a fruity man. You know I love a fruitcake. Am I allowed to say fruitcake? Cut that out.
A fruity boy.
I love a fruity boy.
I think it's fine because you are not applying a negative connotation to that.
But am I fetishizing?
I don't know. It depends what you're doing. Rubbing one out to a fruity.
It sounds hateful when you say it. Sounds like a slur when you say it.
Yeah, but if it's to my own people, I mean, that's fine. And they should stop what they're doing. This is coming from a 4. I'm healing.
A fully married gay man saying I'm healing.
I'm healing. No, but again, yes, you can say that that's a flop era. I also think like people love to
M. Night
bully.
Shyamalan flop era. Sorry,
That's
M.
a
Night.
flop era. No, that's a
Sorry,
flop
M.
era.
Night.
Oh, but then like the twist is at the end. He's actually like really successful.
Oh,
It's a
he's
big
doing
twist.
the long con.
It's a
He's doing
long con. And then he was just like, yeah, I actually just made the best film anyone's ever made. It's just like the rest of the time, I don't feel like it.
I chose not to.
But like the thing with Shawn Mendes is, and with all of the pop girlies saying flop era, it's always women or feminine behaviors that you see in men. Anything feminine.
Interesting. Okay. So what you're saying is
The world
M. Night
hates women,
Shyamalan is
and
a
I'm the
sister.
first one. He's an ally.
I mean, they're camp. They are camp. The beach that turns you old, camp. That's camp. That's tea. That's tea. That's an actually SPF warning.
New,
Every beach turns
new
you
M.
old.
Night Shyamalan film, The Cove That Makes You Cunty.
That's the comeback. That's the thing that he has in his back pocket.
Just some sort of like very meek people go into the cove and they come up being like, Diva, this is not the tea.
Did you actually know that The Sixth Sense is a gaydar?
I see fruity people. And at the end, Bruce Willis was a bottom the whole time.
No, that's good fun.
Oh, and it's good harmless fun as well. Everyone loves a laugh. They do.
Yeah. The full name of the village is The Village People.
So many jobs available. They need a construction worker, a policeman. What's this about an Indian? What does that mean exactly? Hey, we can't undo the past.
No matter how hard we try.
Yeah. Is
Do
there
you-
any?
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, is there anyone do you anticipate a flop era for in mainstream culture?
That isn't obvious.
I feel like anyone who's like currently very successful, a Chapel Roan, a Sabrina Carpenter, a what's that boy's name? It'll come to me. I can't think of it.
Noah Khan.
Who's that?
Okay. Inherited from dad. Was it? It is the season of the sticks, and you're mine. I forgot when I exist, and from the victim, alcohol, so from Christmas, and I dream each night of some version of you that I don't. Okay, that's too straight.
Olga started speaking in tongues. I don't. What was any of that?
He's just like a pop country folk musician that
Morgan Wallen?
is really big. No.
Oh, okay.
That being said, can I just say, and I will go on record, that there are some quotes, most often celebrity quotes, but could be anybody, that like enter the vernacular, obviously.
Yeah.
We know this.
Yes.
We know this. And I oop, and etc.
And I oop.
And I oop.
Yes.
But I would say that as abhorrent as a human being Morgan Wallen is, and I will absolutely never defend him.
Oh,
Take Me Back to God's Country is... It's poetic. The second I saw this, I didn't even fully realize what it was. It was immediately in the vernacular. Like it is immediately part of me now.
Take me back to God's country. Take me back to God's
on
country.
On a PJ.
On a private jet.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case anyone doesn't know what PJ is.
Olga Koch comes from Money, currently on tour. Take Me Back to God's Country. It's perfection. I'm trying to put it in my wows.
Where? Every night you take me back to God's country. You are my PJ.
That's the song that I want Taylor Swift to write. I think Taylor Swift needs to write a song about her private jet. Write what you know.
Yeah, but I mean...
Keep it 100 in the land, the sea, the sky. The sky indeed. How are you keeping it 100 there?
In the sky, specifically the sky where I am and I have more money. Yeah. That would be fun. That would be fun. Maybe on a deluxe version. Maybe she's done a voice note. She releases the voice notes on the deluxe albums. And then it's just her just going like, I think the chorus should be like, nah.
On my private jet.
On my private jet.
Or it's the big reveal is that like All Too Well or Blank Space were about her private jet the entire time. I got a blank seat for you.
And you have to know how to operate the fire exit in case of emergency. Does a private jet have like a same fire escape? I feel like I've never seen one. From all of the episodes of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, when they get on a private jet, I never see a fire escape.
Well, wouldn't it be the same door they entered through?
Well, I guess so. But I mean, like, there isn't like a dedicated one.
I guess not.
Like, if Kyle's pissed off with Dorit, she doesn't make Dorit sit like next to the fire escape.
Interesting. Can I say something controversial?
Please.
This is my assumption. This is my assumption.
Okay.
Please don't take this at face value because you will have to double check this, and I'm sure that's easily double checked. My understanding from physics is that smaller planes need to refuel more often.
Yes.
And they're slower.
I think so.
Right?
I think private jets are more common in America because you would use them to
do tiny ones,
right?
right?
Yeah, tiny
like
trips.
London, Cleveland, or whatever. So
Something.
not London, New York, Cleveland.
Yeah.
But my assumption, and this might be crazy, and I might be wrong, given the type of touring that she does, and the distance that she covers, and the amount of money that she has, and the size of her team, I think she's operating on a refurbished or like big ass passenger plane size thing, like Air Force One. You know how Air Force One isn't a tiny PJ? It is like
it's not a tiny PJ.
Yeah, it's like a regular Boeing that they just made like an office inside.
Yeah.
So I think that's what she's operating on. I don't think her PJ is one of those small.
Has no one
Real
ever seen
Housewives.
her PJ?
I'm gonna look it up because I think she lends it to Haim. I know that she's lent it to Haim.
Haim use a PJ?
No, Taylor's PJ. Taylor's.
No, I'm just like Haim use it. Oh, but she lends it to them for free,
Yeah.
like a gift.
I wanted to see it.
Interesting.
It's a Dassault Falcon 7X.
Oh, we all know what that looks like. Okay, lovely.
Oh no! It looks like one of the it looks like one of the Real Housewives.
Can
ones.
we put a picture of it here? I'll go. PJ.
It's smaller than the ones that you would see. Sorry, it's smaller than a passenger plane, but it is bigger than the Real Housewives.
Okay,
ones.
the Real Housewives of London just were on a PJ, which was like from London to Scotland. Probably Prestwick. It was Prestwick. They flew into Prestwick.
Is that the PJ airport?
It could be based on where they were planning to go after then. They weren't going to Prestwick. They were going somewhere further up in the Highlands. But we knew it was Prestwick. David pointed it out because we were stuck on a family holiday flight leaving from Prestwick Airport, stuck on the tarmac for 5 hours.
Because of the Real Housewives.
Not because of the Real Housewives.
Let's say it was.
Well, yeah, sure. If you look hard enough, I am in the most recent episode of The Real Housewives of London. I saw them walk onto that PJ with their caviar.
I love how you're
and
like,
their
no, we have to say
we
PJ
have to
now.
say PJ now. I don't want the kids to flop me. Is that how can you force a flop on someone?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. You don't create. People tell you are
I
flopping.
will say that the most frequent flopification that we see,
Flopification. Yeah.
I've just made that up.
The
is-
flopification of Mimi.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is when you just decide a woman is annoying. And that is happening significantly more frequently to women, if only not exclusively to
Hundy P.
women, than men. We saw this happen famously with Anne Hathaway. I want to say like around Les Mis times where people were just like, oh, I think we're just
Yes,
saying
and
that
it was
she's
like
annoying.
no matter how she received all of that
Yeah.
success, it would be interpreted
Yep.
as annoying. so
Jennifer
flopping.
Lawrence post the first pizza cuteness, people were like, oh my gosh, she's so cringe, she keeps falling and laughing like a man.
Yeah.
She experienced that. Taylor Swift constantly.
Yeah.
Katy Perry, she's just cringe. We've just decided that she's cringe. She's
Cringe. Yeah.
And I think Madison Beer had a little bit of that.
But that was when
I
she
was
was just
meant to
like,
be in
I
the
was
video.
meant to be in the video.
Yeah. Cringe and annoying. Cringe and annoying.
And
is
Taylor
kiss
Swift
of death.
does say you've got to embrace cringe.
100%.
She told all of those college students embrace cringe.
It is, yeah. And it is just one of those things where it's like, well, you can't fight back off that because it's such an arbitrary thing where it's like, I guess you do think I'm cringe.
Yeah. Have we ever seen someone successfully come out of a flop era?
Well, I think Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway now, everybody's standing Anne
I
Hathaway.
would agree with that.
People
yes.
absolutely love Anne Hathaway now.
Yeah.
Calma.
Come again?
Calma. Do you know that video where she comes out of and she's being swarmed by paparazzi and fans, and I guess she's in Italy, so she's just looking at them going, calma.
Okay, we do have to, but I'll end on this.
Please.
There was something about Anne Hathaway when it was.
Why
sort
would
of
we
peak
end?
time-
Why would we stop? We could just keep going.
We do have to. Okay, well.
There's format points to
There's
touch.
format points, like the end of the episode.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Just tell me about Anne Hathaway.
Again, we found her annoying around that time.
Yes.
And it was also around the time when women, Hollywood starlets, got out of cars, paparazzi would get on the ground to try and take
Yes.
photos up their skirts.
Yes.
And it happened to her, and it went in all of the papers. And then she did like a typical press interview on like morning American television. And the guy who's interviewing her is just like, have you learned anything from this? And then she was like, yeah, I've actually learned that I think when people take a photo like that of someone in a vulnerable position, they should throw it away instead of putting it in a fucking newspaper. And then everyone at the time, I feel they were just like, get a load of her. She thinks she's so better than everybody. But now that clip has resurfaced and everyone's going like, wow, slay.
Oh my God.
But at the time,
Yes.
not as many people were saying it. But now they're like, wow, she was saying that like a decade ago. Good for her. Good for getting that out.
Dude. That's crazy. You're blowing my mind because that's what happened to Katherine Heigl. Katherine Heigl was like, we're actually extremely overworked. We need
Yes.
labor rights. And people
Yes.
were like, actually, you ungrateful bitch.
And then there was what's the name of the lady who's in that show? Is she Constance Wu? She was in Hustlers.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, and then she's in that sitcom as well,
Yes.
and it got recommissioned for a new series. And she tweeted something about how like she wasn't happy about that. Everyone was like, "You ungrateful cow!" And then a couple of years later, she was just like, "Because I was being mistreated on that show in a really terrible way, and me complaining about it just made it seem like I was being ungrateful for all the success." That wasn't the case. And then a couple of years later, I was like, "Oh, sorry about that. We do apologize."
Yeah.
Yeah. God, what a rough time for women, eh?
But yeah, it is annoying whenever people are like, oh, we really shouldn't have treated Anne Hathaway that way.
But we
anyways, Katy Perry's a dumb bitch.
Katy Perry's a dumb bitch. Yeah. Hey, we don't learn from our mistakes.
And I'm not here defending the fact that she went to space. I'm not here defending the fact that she worked with Dr.
Oh
Luke.
God, how did we not even touch on that?
I'm not defending any of that. I'm just not here. I'm just like, I'd rather just not talk about
Let's
it.
save talking about Katy Perry in space for the bonus episode.
Oh shit, okay.
Oh shit, yeah. We're on a bonus episode now, baby.
Boners episode?
But we gotta do quick fire feelings.
Okay, let's go.
Wait, where is my phone? Is it under my butt? Can anyone did I leave my phone out there? I just had it in. Is my phone somewhere?
Do you want me to call it?
Maybe. Did I? Is there a phone? Hang on, have I left
Has there
it
ever
somewhere?
been a phone?
Was there ever a phone? Is this my podcast? I just had...
Oh,
Hi.
It's here. She vibrates.
It was really up there.
We found it.
It was really up there. I do apologize, everybody. Wow. Wow, it was right up there. Okay. It is time for quickfire feelings. Hello.
Sorry. This is very funny.
Let's go to Lake Como.
Um,
How fun. Look
this
at
is
that.
actually so funny.
That's adorable.
Basically, Max was meant to go on a romantic weekend with his wife, but then his wife couldn't make it, so he brought his best friend.
Well, that's lovely.
That's very sweet. Okay.
Okay.
Bonus.
it's
Oh, no,
time-
quick fire feelings.
Quick fire feelings.
Okay.
We'll do a quick fire feelings, and then we'll talk about Katy Perry in space in the bonus episode.
Great.
Lovely. It's 5 things. You've done this before.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be interesting to see if your answer changed for the first one. How do you feel about dark chocolate?
It's a no.
It's still a no. Do you remember if it was a no before?
Don't remember.
We should reference back to the original episode, see if you've changed in any way.
Oh, well.
See if you've
Let's
changed
see
it anyway.
if she's changed, yeah.
Let's see if she's shown any growth whatsoever. How do you feel about a fountain pen?
Fine. Neutral.
Fine, neutral?
Yeah, that's okay.
Favorite kind of pen?
Gel.
Interesting.
I love a gel pen.
Scented?
Doesn't have to be. I just
Okay.
always thought
Okay.
that they were like, I just remember, obviously, primary school, they were like so out of reach and so rare.
Yeah.
And so like unnecessary and sometimes even forbidden by teachers because they would leak and
Oh,
smudge.
they would.
So they were like, we want rollerball. And I'm like, but the gel.
The gel.
The gel. And the thinness of the tip and the way
I
that it
used
would
to
make
use
cursive look.
scented gel pens to give all of the kids at school edible temporary tattoos.
That's so sick.
They were quite unwell afterwards, yes.
That's incredible.
And not a great business person, forgot to charge them any money whatsoever.
Oh my God.
But we
That's
ran it
so
out of one of
cool.
the little Wendy houses in the playground.
You're
then-
you're an entrepreneur.
But then I went to lunch, and then when I came back to the Wendy house, business had been taken over and I wasn't allowed in it anymore.
But they were doing the same thing.
Oh, doing the same thing with my goddamn pens.
With your pens.
Yeah,
That's fucked.
Yeah.
I'll kill him.
that was my flop error. How do you feel about just a good old Sunday roast?
No.
Really?
It's disgusting. You guys, this is Stockholm Syndrome. It's a gross, gross thing.
Really? Do you think so?
Yes. And then people are like, no, you just have never had a good one. And it's like, or is it just not a good thing?
Interesting. Fascinating.
I think a big part of enjoyment of food for me is spices and seasonings, which there
Okay.
aren't many of, and I love freshness and the crunch of freshness, which a roast is lacking.
Oh, okay. You don't like the process of cooking that is known as roasting.
But it's just like everything on that plate can't be cooked. I need something fresh.
Okay.
I need a salad or a carrot stick or some
broccoli?
shit. But broccoli has to be steamed.
Okay.
No one's serving me raw
you want,
broccoli.
okay, I see. Is it more a texture thing then?
It's just all too samey, too claggy, too homogenous.
We do have a very claggy appetite in this country. You are right. How do you feel about Miss Honey from Matilda?
Icon?
Icon? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think she's an icon.
Yeah.
I agree, actually.
Yeah, she seems lovely.
Yeah, she just seemed like a nice person, actually.
Yeah.
Let's get her on the pod. Let's get her on.
I got no controversial feelings about her. I don't feel
Fair enough.
strongly about her,
Fair enough.
but it's neutral, positive to neutral.
Okay. And finally, how do you feel about a dehumidifier?
I'm very much on board. I think
Yeah.
one of my biggest fears is a mold infestation
Damp areas,
and damp
rooms.
areas, and like that smell. Like one of the, I would say, one of the top worst 10 feelings is opening a washing machine and you forgot your washing in there and you can
and it
smell the
smells.
damp.
But
Oh,
apparently you're just
honey.
supposed to quickly rewash it, not with any more detergent or anything, just quickly rewash it and the scent will come back. That's a little tip for you.
Interesting. I just usually throw it in the dryer. It still has the scent, and then I get sad.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
You are in a flop era.
Not when I'm with you.
Oh, what a lovely note to end on. Thank you for coming in and doing the pod.
I'm being quite vulnerable, I'd say.
Very vulnerable.
Thank you so much for having me.
Is
I
there
really
anything you'd
appreciate
like to plug for the listeners/viewers?
it. Get me out of this era. No, cut that out. Cut that out. No, do if you see something, no, that's not. I was,
If you see it, say it, sort it. You just want people to be vigilant?
it's okay not to be okay. Men's mental health.
And then, like, do you have any shows coming up?
Oh, okay, yeah. You could just go on my website, rockandrollga.com.
Rockandrollga.com. That's still how you saved it on my phone, Rock and Rollga.
Oh, thank you.
All these 10 years?
Oh. Yeah, we've been friends
Yeah.
for 10 years. We've been friends for 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah, you're saved on my phone as Straight Sam, so.
Straight Sam. Yeah. Playing against type. You can follow us at I've Had a Rosé for links to all of the bonus content, clips, little bits of things. And we'll see you for another episode very soon. Goodbye, everyone.
Enjoy the fireworks.
Enjoy the fireworks. Oh, yeah. Happy Fireworks Day.